There once was a stock that put to sea. The name of the stock was GME. The price blew up and the shorts dipped down. Hold my bully boys, hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when Ryan Cohen joined the board. The captain called all hands and swore he'll take his shares and hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Before the news had hit the market, Wall Street bets came up and bought it. With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. No deals were cut, no shorts were squeezed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the artist's creed. He took the risk to hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. For 40 days or even more, the stock went up, then down once more. All gains were lost, it was looking poor, but still those traders did hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The short's not squeezed and the game's not won. The tendy man makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Oh, I bid farewell to my monthly paycheck, and I gambled it all on a GME bet. To hold with the boys and ignore calls to sell until we have given the hedgies all hell. And the tendies and diamonds are filling my mind. I'll search for the moon and pay losses no mind. I fear not the hedgie, I fear not his greed. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Plot a course off to Mars from the orbit of Moon, to a place where my gains grew along with my crew. It's not about greed, no, I tell to my best, but sending a message to Wall Street the pest. As the words of their dread fill the space of my ears, they're crying like children, their saltiest tears. My heart fills with joy, then it's bigger than we. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Oh, for sure they will learn that there is consequence for playing with markets for his needs and ends. But when Reddit investors used their tricks on them, they screamed and they shouted while we bought again. As the sights of the rage filled the space in my eyes, for they duped us, but they won't escape us this time. We're this far from winning, this far from their greed. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Now that I'm staring down on the feds and the rich, I'm not sure what I want, but I don't think it's this. As my brothers stand in the raging typhoon, I hold on to my shares as they launch towards the moon. As the The souls of huddlers live forever in my mind as I fulfill the dreams that they once tried to find. I look from the moon with the stars within reach. I remember Wall Street bets and they think of me. For our stocks with the moonshot forever will be. I remember the fallen and they think of me. For the hedges shall crumble and fall to their knees. If tomorrow all the gains were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my stimulus and wife. I thank my lucky stars to be trading here today, 'cause we all still hold our calls and shares, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an artist, 'cause at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME, and I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this sport. Mods bless the Wall Street bets. From the floor in New York City to accounts on Fidelity, from the house of your wife's boyfriend, you just tried to make him see. From you deep fucking value and your own portfolio, where there's tennies in every artist's gut, and it's time we buy and hold. At least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME, and I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this sport. Mods bless the Wall Street bets. To be an artist, 'cause at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME, and I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this sport. Mods bless the Wall Street.
What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. Today is Monday, May 24th, 2021. Hope everyone had a great weekend. And today, I'm doing the show from Tendytown. Tendytown. Always nice to be doing the show from Tendytown. Means everyone made a lot of money today, or at least I hope you did. Everything is bright green. All major indexes green. So, kind of hard not to make money today. So, hope you guys were printing tendies today. Alright. So, I got a great show for you guys today. Of course, we're going to do our daily review of stocks and crypto. And then we're going to get to some news. We're going to talk about Ray Dalio and Bitcoin. He is a billionaire. We're going to talk about AirBNB news, Peloton news, Amazon news, and Microsoft news. And then we're going to do some analysis, some quick analysis on Virgin Galactic, hot stock today. AMC, hot stock today. Ocugen, Roblox, ANVS, and I already forgot what this last company is called, but ticker is SCPS. That is a very, very hot stock today. So we'll cover all of that. And of course, we will get to the Yolos. Hey, Ray Dell, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got my purple on with my gray tie. Also got my my fresh cut. Boom. So, appreciate you guys for being here today, as always. All right. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. All right. Before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. So, actually, the market's sold off a little bit towards the end, but can't complain at all. Very, very nice day. The Dow Jones is up 0.54%. The Nasdaq is up 1.72%. Let's go, Nasdaq. Finally, Nasdaq was at like 13,000 for a minute. Everything tech was getting slammed. Tech and growth. And, you know, past week, very, very nice recovery. Hopefully it's on the up from here. So, looks like the Nasdaq is finally recovering. Very nice. And the S&P 500 is up 0.99%, so 1%. The VIX is down 8.39% today, back under 20. So very nice, very nice. Hello, Zakaria. Thanks for being here again today, as always. Appreciate you. All right, let's see what we got going on today. We got Apple up 1.33%. Maybe it can finally break 130 and then maybe 135. It's been between 120 and 135 for seems like forever. AirBNB, got a little bit of news about them a little bit later. That's up 0.89%. AMC is up 13.25% today. Congratulations to everyone with AMC, especially if you bought at 12. Would have been a very nice move there. Very nice gain. AMD up 0.35%. Amazon up 1.31%. And we got a little bit of news about them, so stay tuned for that. ANVS, we'll discuss this in depth later on. This was a hot stock on Friday. This thing blew up like 200%. Came back down to like 100%, and now it's today it's down 6.38% today. It's one of these biotech pharmaceutical stocks. Those have been really hot lately. But yes, we will discuss that later on. Alibaba down 0.29%. I guess it's really not too bad. We got... Wow, look at that. Brooklyn Immunotherapeutics, BTX. That was a really hot stock, and that came crashing down, but that's up 21% today. So very nice. Beyond Meat up 10%. Maybe we should also talk about that one. Yeah, we'll see. But Beyond Meat, I believe they received some upgrades, so that stock is doing really well today. I actually said I recommended to buy that maybe like 2 weeks ago. Forget how long ago, but at the time, let me just take a look. Oops. Let me take a look at that real quick. Yeah, so at the time, like 2 weeks ago, I said Beyond Meat looks like a pretty good buy. It was undervalued here. RSI was sitting at like 22, 25, and now it's breaking out. So, yeah. Very nice. Oops. What is this? Okay. So, yeah, Beyond Meat. Nice little run there. Congratulations to everyone holding that. We got Clover Health down 0.14%. Coinbase up 0.42%. Well, crypto's been crazy. Crypto's been crazy. So, Coinbase moves along with that. So, a little bit of a gain there. We'll talk about crypto. We got Disney. Disney up 1.11%. DoorDash up 2.1%. Discovery A down 0.6%. People really don't like it, huh? Even after the big merger, people don't like Discovery. Interesting. We got DraftKings. Let's go DraftKings. Up 7.24% today. Very, very happy. This was up like 9% earlier. But hey, really can't complain. Wow, look at that. Express meme stock. That's funny. I actually got the shirt from Express. You know, it's the men's clothing store, like upscale clothing store. They sell like suits and shirts and stuff. That's up 9.38%. So very nice. Meme stocks are doing really well today. Ford down 2%. That's after their big news for the F-150 Lightning. Facebook up 2.66%. Fubo up 5.67%. GME, wow, GME, what happened? GME was up like 5% earlier, came back down. Interesting, but GME up today, up 1.82%. Google up 2.92%. What else we got here? Marathon, which is the Bitcoin exposure stock, that's up 10.82%. So kind of weird. Some crypto stocks not doing too hot, and some doing really well. Interesting stuff. Mind Medicine, a lot of apes like that. That's down 5.54%. Nasty. We got Microsoft. Got some news about them. That is up 2.29%. Match is up 2.78%. Very nice. Microvision's up 3.32%. I think it was in the red earlier today, so nice. Very nice for Microvision. Netflix up 1.01%. Neo up 5.37%. Let's go. Neo looks like it's bouncing back. Nvidia up 4.14%. Wow, Ocugen down 8.08%. Pretty nasty, but we'll discuss that later on. Stay tuned. Overstock up 6.22%. Palantir. I can't believe it. Palantir is finally moving. Like it had a few consistent days of green. Is this real life? Am I dreaming? Palantir is up 2.27%. Very nice. Peloton, got some news about them. Up 0.26%. It has been recovering. I said buy Peloton around like 85. I forget exactly what price, but I did say buy Peloton when it was coming down, and it has recovered so far pretty nicely. So we'll discuss Peloton a little later. Roblox. Wow, Roblox. Last week it had very nice run, and today still up 8.16%. Kind of jealous. I wanted to get into Roblox, but no problem. Resist FOMO. We'll discuss that a little later on. Riot Blockchain up 13.62%. That's another Bitcoin exposure stock. So, yeah, Riot, Mara, up very big. Coinbase, not doing too well. Rocket, down 0.24%. Roku up 5%. Okay, now we got the SCPS, Scopus Biopharma. That's what it's called, Scopus Biopharma. This was a hot stock today. It was up like 130%. Finishes at 72%. So, really nice there. Really nice gain if you caught that. Hope you sold near the top. But we'll discuss that. Wow, Snapchat did really good today. Snapchat up 6.2%. Virgin Galactic. Virgin Galactic is the, I think, the biggest story today and all weekend. That's up 27.62%. Very, very nice. I was going to give it the money printer, but this is more appropriate. Because, it's going to space. Not necessarily the moon, but shooting rockets into space. Square up 5.47%. Very nice. AT&T down. What's new? Down 0.87%. Tilray down 1.31%. Tesla up 4.4%. Very nice. Tesla has been not necessarily getting slammed, but going down lately. A lot of bearish sentiment, so nice little recovery there. Twitter up 4.79%. UWMC up 2.11%. What happened to Viacom? I mean, it was red all day, but it was like down 0.5%. Last time I checked, now it's down 1.45%, so sold off a little later in the day. Yeah, I'll take it, not too bad. Okay. Yep, that is stocks. Let's take a look at crypto. All right, here's crypto. This weekend, craziness in crypto. Well, last week, Bitcoin hit like 30K, Ether 2K, Cardano $1. It was absolutely nuts. Then it recovered, came back to like 40K Bitcoin. Then over the weekend, went back down. I'm not sure if it hit 30K, but it was at like 32K. Extremely volatile stuff. And today, very nice comeback. Now it's pushing 40K again. It's at like 39,500. Ether up 29%. It's back up to like 2650. Wow, Binance came back up 42% today. That's back up to around 350. Cardano up 30%, back up to 160. I'm really tempted to buy Dogecoin. This doesn't seem like a bad price. Seems like a pretty decent price, but, you know, my mind just keeps telling me, don't do it. Don't do it. But I kind of really want to. Maybe if it comes down a little more. But yeah, Dogecoin up 20%, back up to 35 cents. XRP up 30%, back up to 94%. Do I think we'll see a new all-time high? Well, all-time high was like 63 or 64,000. Possible. Maybe in a couple months. I'm just gonna be realistic. I'm in the short term, probably not. It may take a little bit. And by little bit I mean like maybe a few months. Realistically, that's what I think. But you know, I wouldn't worry about crypto. It's coming back. Just diamond hands.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
You know, you could even average down here. You could buy the dip. I mean, it's still the dip. It's just not the absolute bottom. That would have been nice if we could have got Bitcoin for 30K. But yeah, realistically, it's probably gonna be back in a couple months. I would say. But who knows? Who knows with crypto, man? Anything can happen. But if you just hold it, it's going to come back up. So, you know, don't worry about it. What else we got going on here? Litecoin up 33%. That's at 180. Chainlink up 40%. That's up to 25.50. I don't know why people are buying Ether Classic and Bitcoin Cash. Still blows my mind, but I mean, I know why. It's because they don't want to pay these crazy fees, but it's not the greatest coins. But hey, if it makes money, it makes money. Okay. So yeah, overall, nice recovery for crypto. Got kind of tempting. Well, for the newbies, I know it was pretty tempting not to paper hands, but during the weekend and last week, see, it gets dangerous because, you know, prior to last week, Bitcoin or crypto just keeps going up and up and up, and you know, all these new investors come in, and it's just easy money, right? Every day, ching 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 ching, green, and then you're like, wow, I'm so good at this, and then what happens? And then, oh my god, it's a scam, don't do it. No, you just have to accept this. This is what crypto is. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's very volatile. If you can't handle it, don't do it. But it's coming back. It's coming back. Okay. That is a good transition. Let's get to some news. Hey, it's 420, guys. Make a wish. You bought more Ethereum? Good job, man. Nice pickup there. So today you must have made a pretty nice gain, huh? Congratulations to you, Ray Dell. This for you. What was that? 30% gain over the weekend? Very nice. Congratulations. Okay. So let's talk about Ray Dalio. Let's read. Billionaire Ray Dalio says he owns Bitcoin and its greatest risk is its success. So I'm not going to read the whole thing, but read a little bit here. Though billionaire investor Ray Dalio, founder of the world's largest hedge fund, Bridgewater Associates, has previously expressed concern about the future of Bitcoin, he has also noted that the cryptocurrency earned his respect. Now he reveals, "I have some Bitcoin," Dalio told CoinDesk during its 2021 consensus conference. Okay, basically, this guy is like one of these old timers, you know. They've been doing this for a long time, and at first they really didn't like crypto. We saw this with Jamie Dimon, you know, the CEO of Chase, or CEO of JP Morgan. And we see that with Warren Buffett, arguably the greatest investor ever, and his right-hand man, Charlie Munger. You know, all these old guys, and maybe their experience is maybe a bit of a downfall because they're not accepting this new stuff, this new technology. They just don't want to, like, get it through their heads that it's here to stay and it's legit. But eventually, one by one, they're coming around to it. Jamie Dimon eventually, I believe, he said JP Morgan will never ever buy Bitcoin. At one point, he said that. And then, like, a year later, he did a 180, reversed his stance on that, because a lot of his clients wanted Bitcoin and crypto. This guy, Ray Dalio, same thing. Really hates Bitcoin, really hates crypto. And now today he reveals, oh, actually, yeah, I have some Bitcoin. So it looks like he's coming around to the idea. As for Buffett and Munger, they just had a press conference, I guess you can call it, for their company, Berkshire Hathaway. I think last week or 2 weeks ago, I can't remember. But they were still there bashing Bitcoin, bashing crypto. Still don't believe in it, but eventually I believe they'll come around to it too. Everyone will come around to crypto and accept it, if they're not gone by then. But yeah, we are seeing the most experienced, most successful investors who once hated this stuff. Now they're finally starting to accept it, and they're making a lot of money off of it. So, interesting stuff here. Just goes to show that the attitude in institutions and firms is changing, and it's here to stay. It's legit. All over the world, everyone is starting to believe in it. So, yeah, you know, crypto is very volatile and can sometimes drive you crazy, and other days you love it. But it's here to stay, and it's legit. So don't worry if it goes down. It's coming back. First correction, I held Bitcoin at, like, because back then no one really sold and rebought the dip. Back then the consensus, the strategy was just hodl no matter what. We call it diamond hands now, but back then it was called hodl, HODL. So I held Bitcoin from, 20K all the way down to 3K and back. So I ain't worried about it. It is what it is. But nowadays, people agree that hodl diamond hands is actually not the best strategy. You should sell and rebuy. So, us traders are evolving too. Okay. All right. All right, so let's talk about AirBNB. Some mini news about them, nothing too crazy. It reads, AirBNB announces a big new update focused on flexibility. Here's what's new. AirBNB announced several changes to its platform Monday with a focus on flexibility ahead of a widely anticipated return to travel following the C-19 pandemic. We are seeing three fundamental shifts in travel as people become less tethered and more flexible, Airbnb CEO Brian Chesky said in a statement. Among the changes, the company is rolling out flexible matching and destinations. It is keeping its flexible dates option, which was announced in February. So, a lot of people are bullish on Airbnb. I'm not going to personally go for it, but predicting the future, people are excited for this company because our economy is reopening as more people get vaccinated, and more people are going to start traveling again. So this is good news for the company, and they're just changing their company model to best set themselves up for the most profit. So if you're long on Airbnb, if you're bullish on Airbnb, this seems like pretty good news. Yeah, it says 100 new updates, 100 new changes and updates. Okay, so that's Airbnb. All right, so let's talk about Peloton now. Here's some Peloton news. Peloton to invest $400 million to build its first U.S. manufacturing facility in Ohio. Peloton will invest $400 million to build its first U.S. factory in Troy Township, Ohio. It will break ground later this summer and hopes to be producing equipment by 2023. Peloton expects it will bring more than 2,000 jobs to the area. The company has seen heightened demand and overseas shipments have been delayed. So this is very good. Very, very good. Actually, wait, so they're being not built in the USA? I didn't know this. I thought they were being built in the USA, but hey, this is good news. This is, they're investing in the company, investing in infrastructure, investing in in Troy Township, Ohio, bringing jobs. This is good. Probably won't see results for, a year, over a year, 2 years, because, like it says right here, it's not going to be finished until 2023, but if you're long, this is really good news. Let's take a look at Peloton real quick. So yeah, I said to buy this like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, when the RSI dipped below 30, it was like 84 to like $80. So if you bought it back then, when I said to, that's a 20% gain right there. And it looks like it's still going to keep running until like 219, 218, around there. So yeah, really positive news for Peloton. Didn't move much today, but can't complain. It's been moving up for the past 2 weeks. So, this is pretty significant news actually, but it kind of just flew under the radar. But if you were long Peloton. This is very nice. I would be excited for this. Okay. Now let's move on to the big news of today. Let's talk about Virgin Galactic. Let's read. Virgin Galactic stock jumps 28% in best day of the year after successful weekend spaceflight test. Virgin Galactic shares jumped Monday following the company's successful weekend spaceflight test. The launch represented a critical step forward for the space tourism company as it works to complete development of its system. It also represented the first of 4 remaining space flight tests before Virgin Galactic starts flying commercial customers, which the company aims to begin by early 2022. So yeah, I think on Thursday, Virgin Galactic dropped breaking news. They said in 2 days, on Sunday, the Sunday that just happened, they're going to be doing their spaceflight test. Now, a lot of people, while that does sound exciting, a lot of people didn't go for it because they have done this in the past a few times already, where they announce their test flight, and then it just never seemed to fail that something would go wrong, whether that's weather or their rocket needing maintenance or needing to update the codes and algorithms and stuff like that. It was always something. And I think Virgin Galactic was at like $60 at one point, and it just sold off all the way down to 20 because they keep saying the test flight is coming up, and it never did. So nobody knew if they should believe it or not. A lot of people were like, same old. But it turns out it worked. It actually worked. So that was a big success. A lot of people were excited for that. So yeah, that's why we see today the stock jumping up so much. Let's take a look at Virgin Galactic. Okay. So yeah, high was like 63. Came all the way down to, less than 20. Like 14 was the low. Like 14.50. So let's just analyze this real quick. So right off the bat, I see a gap. There's actually 2 gaps, but usually when you see 2 gaps, and this is not a rule or anything, but personally, if I see 2 gaps, move my head. If I see 2 gaps, then I'll just ignore the first gap. So there was the first gap here up from 1730. So usually when there's a gap up, it's going to come back down to fill the gap, and it still might. But it gapped up again today from 21 to whatever it is now. Now it's at 27. So I do expect that sometime this is going to come back down to 21. Maybe it'll come back to 1730, but I wouldn't count on that. But I do think at some point this is going to come back down to 21. And if we look at the RSI and the volume, RSI is sitting at 66. So while it's not quite overbought and overvalued yet, it's approaching that. So I would say if you guys are holding on to Virgin Galactic right now, get ready to sell very, very soon. It's getting there. It's getting into that territory. Maybe not yet. Maybe it's going to run a little bit more. But soon looks like a good time to sell. Right now, what causes the gaps? The gaps are caused by pre-market and post-market trading. So if it closes at 4 o'clock, so like it whatever this day was, or let's just do this one. So on Friday, it closed at like 21. And then in the pre-market, it was up like 20-something%. So that's what causes the gap. closed at 21 and it opened at I don't even know what it opened at, but that's what causes the gaps. When there's big post-market and pre-market trading, and the open is like significantly higher or significantly lower than what it closed at. So, and then there's the theory that gaps fill, and that's not always true, but generally speaking, it is true most of the time. So, it's very powerful to pay attention to these gaps. If you see one, just automatically know. Probably coming back down there, or probably coming back up there. So, yeah, so this is Virgin Galactic. It might run a little bit more, but I really don't think it has that much more room to run. Maybe for a couple more trading sessions, but yeah, once the RSI crosses 70, I would say time to sell. Even now is a pretty good time to sell. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, of course, man. I love to teach, love to educate. That's the point of this show, to entertain and to educate. So glad I could help you there. I'm going to talk more about gaps a little later on, because I'm going to show you guys a play that I did. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, here's Virgin Galactic. A lot of volume today. Wow. Most volume in a year, actually. So this might be the biggest volume day ever for Virgin Galactic. So yeah, honestly, I think it doesn't have too much more room to run. I think it's gonna come back down relatively soon. So if I had this, I would personally look to start selling soon. Either now, if you sell now, this would be a great profit, or you can hold on a little bit more, see if you get a little bit more out of this, but I don't think it's gonna go that much higher. Alright, that's Virgin Galactic. Great news during the weekend, and as a result, we see a big spike today, up 27.62%. So congratulations to everyone who has Virgin Galactic. Alright, what's next? Okay, AMC. Okay. So first off, I'm going to try not to bash AMC too much anymore. I had my fun. At first, it was mostly just haters coming at me, with the insults and whatnot. But over the weekend, more AMC apes saw my video, and a lot of them were actually, pretty nice about it. Respectful. They commented, they wrote, here's why I disagree with you, blah, blah, blah. And that's cool, I love that. I love friendly dialogue, positive dialogue, and, we all can learn something from each other. See, with me, we can take the high road or we can take the low road. So if you take the high road and you're respectful and you want to have a conversation about it, I'm all for it. I love that. Now, if you want to take the low road and start insulting me and stuff, I can do that right back. So that's what I've been doing for a while now, for a little bit. But I'm going to chill on that. Because I do respect people who are bullish on AMC. They have some pretty good points. But let's take a look at this. So it's up 13.25% today. Very nice. So we look here. I said last week there was a gap down from 1360. So eventually that would fill, and that did fill today. came back up to 1360. So last week, it hit the support of $12, and it was either going to come back to 14 or fall back to 9. And it appears it's coming back to 14. It didn't quite hit 14 today, but it's pushing that. So, as of right now, if this continues to move to the upside, the next level of resistance would be 14 and then 16. Now, if it moves back down to the upside, or the downside, excuse me, it's going to go back to 12, and then it could go all the way back down to 9. And honestly, I kind of want this to go back down to 9, so I can take a position just for the content. Well, it's to make money too, but really for the content. I want to take a position just for the lulz. Show you guys what's up with that. So if this does come back down to 9, I'm going to make a YOLO. So I hope that happens. But it might not. It might not. 12 might have been the bottom. We'll see. We'll see. But, I mean, RSI is at 64, so not exactly undervalued. It's approaching overvalued territory again. Overbought territory again. So, I wouldn't really count on this to keep going up that fast. But you never know. With these battleground stocks, anything can happen. Anything can happen. But, yeah, up 13.25% today. Very nice gain. Huge gain. Pretty much, it was the whole channel here. The whole, sideways channel, rectangle, whatever you want to call it. Went right back up. So, we'll see if this can break 14. And if it does, it'll probably be on its way up to 16. At 16, I would definitely sell. I know a lot of people aren't going to like that. But whatever. That's what I would do. So, yeah, very interested to see what happens here. That's AMC. Alright, let's talk about Ocugen. So here is Ocugen. This is down 8% today. Pretty nasty. So I said last week this looked like it was consolidating, and it was consolidating. And today had a huge red candle. So this might still be consolidating, but if this goes below 780, which is really close, it might break to the downside and go all the way back down to 530. So that would be really, really bad. Not going to tell you guys what to do, if you should sell it or, paper hands or average down or what, but the consolidation looks like it may be broken soon, and this may be down onto the downside. Wait till 100K to sell AMC? Well, I'll be gone by then. That'll be years and years and years. And then I'll pass it off to my grandkids. Here's AMC. You hold it till 100,000. Alright, back to Ocugen. But I did find something interesting. I did see some news about Ocugen. Here. So there's unusual options activity. And usually with unusual options activity, it doesn't exactly tell you what's going on, but you can make assumptions based on unusual options activity. So we see here, options alert, June 18th, $10 call sweep. And another one, June 18th, 12.50 call sweeps. So that means some big players, some big fish bought a lot of these call options. So they think by June 18th that this is going to be past 10 and past 12.50. Not saying it will be, but there's unusual options activity. Somebody thinks it is going to be a big player. And, usually when big players make these plays, they know what they're doing. So, kind of similar to like sports betting, like you kind of want to follow the smart money because they know what's up. They may know something that we don't know. Yeah, possibly. Could be because of the emergency use. I think it's gonna be, or not gonna be, but it's also for Europe now, right? They put in their application and it might be authorized for Europe. So you got Europe and America now. So again, the chart and the unusual options activity telling two different things. The chart is saying if this breaks below 780, this can be on the way down, all the way down to 530. But hopefully it comes back up and consolidates even more and breaks out. But we got some big fish, some big players thinking that this is going to moon in 1 month. June 18th, they think it's going to be above 10 and above 1250. And I got a level of support around like 1250 here, like 1260. So, very interesting stuff. I mean, if it does break down to the downside, maybe you guys want to average down. Not saying you should. But if you believe in it that much, then sure, go for it. Average down. And but for now, I would just continue to hold. And hopefully it breaks out to the upside. Because that options activity does seem very, very bullish. That is a bullish indicator. All right, what's next? Roblox. Okay, here's Roblox. So yeah, last week, this thing went flying, huh? Look at that. Big green candle. A lot of big green candles. And today had another big green candle, up 8.16% today. So, I don't even know if there was news to... Let's check real quick to see if there was news to justify this or just... Oh, look at that. Options alert. Options alert. June 18th, $110 calls. I didn't even see that. Interesting. Okay. Wow, that's kind of ambitious. That's kind of ambitious. That's like 25% gain. But okay. So, I mean, just looking at the chart, this looks like a sell soon. Not yet. Maybe. Well, you can sell it right now. That would be a pretty good profit. But RSI's at 66. So, this may have a little bit more room to run. And I would definitely look to take some profits soon. Either now or in the next few trading sessions. Not financial advice. But that's what the chart is indicating, that this is near the top, relatively near the top. but the unusual options activity says otherwise. Because some big fish, some big players, bought June 18th calls at the $110 strike. So they think this is going to 110 by June 18th. Watch it be Kathy Wood. Everyone's clowning Kathy Wood nowadays. She did really well last year. This year she's getting smoked. But yeah, another one of these stocks, like Ocugen, the chart says one thing, the options activities say another thing. So who knows which way it's gonna go? But you know, we got to take all this information, process it, and you know, make your own conclusions and make trades based on that. So yeah, that's Roblox. I would personally look to sell soon. But if you don't, I guess I can't blame you because there are some bullish indicators. The options alert, unusual options activity. All right, here is Annovis. Annovis, ticker ANVS. This was a hot stock on Friday. It went from 30 all the way to 100 or 98, and then it closed at 60. And today, it was really volatile today. It closed down 6.38%, but at one point it was up like 20%. It was up to like $70. And full disclosure, I opened the short position on this at 55, so I'm a little down money right now, but pretty confident this is going to come back down. I'm looking to cover in the 30s, hopefully 30, but I chose 30 because, see, gap up. From like 29, there was a gap up. So again, when things gap up, usually the gap fills. So at some point, I believe this is going to come back down to 30 to fill the gap. Not saying it will, but it usually does. Aside from that, the RSI was at 83. Now it's at 77, so not as high, but still in overbought and overvalued territory. So, you know, putting all this together, I think it's coming back down. And in addition to that, they do have some catalysts coming up. I think the CEO was speaking about some test results and a few other things they got going on. But if we've learned anything, usually catalysts are not good, right? Unless it's they reveal something that totally blows everyone away and it's surprise news. Usually there's a sell-off when it comes to catalysts, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. So I fully expect selling of the news. I think the catalyst is this Wednesday, and there's a few others coming up. But yeah, I did open a short position on this because this is just too insane. I'm looking at this like, what in the world is going on? This ain't right. This looks like some easy money here. So I did short this at 55, and I'm looking to cover at 30. So hopefully it goes my way. We'll see how this goes. But, you know, just looking at these technicals, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. I don't think it's going to stay here. So, looking to capitalize on this, looking for a quick 40% gain. So, I'll update you guys on this. We'll see how it goes. That is Annovis. ANVS. Ticker ANVS. I was going to do a video on this, a DD video, over the weekend. But, kind of a smaller stock. I didn't think anyone would really watch. So, I did my own DD. And based on that, I opened a short position. Okay. What's next? SCPS. Alright. So what in the world is going on with these biotech companies, these pharmaceutical biotech companies, right? BTX, Ocugen, Vaxart, ANVS, few others, but this is another one. SCPS, Scopus Biopharma. What is this? These are the new meme stocks? Why are these things so hot, man? This is crazy. What is going on? You know, these things just blow up like 100%, 200%, and then come crashing down. I don't get it. But hey, let's take a look. So yeah, today, up 72%. Went from like $5 all the way to $20. Absolutely insane. Insane. And then it closed at 10.25. So, and I was thinking about shorting this around like 15, but the reason why I didn't, and I really should have, but my gut was telling me not to, because there was no gap up. And I usually, I like it when there's gaps, because then you can have an idea of when you can cover or when you can sell if you're long. And this one just didn't have a gap up, so I really didn't know when I should cover. So I thought it was just best to avoid this. But hey, I should have, huh? I should have. I should have done it. But it's all right. It's all right. I'll just look for a better opportunity. You don't have to go for every single opportunity. You know, just keep your eye out for the best ones and go for it. But yeah, look. By far the biggest volume day. Huge volume today. Just 40 million volume today. That's insane. By far the biggest volume day. RSI went from 40 all the way up to, what is this? To 75 in one day. That's absolutely insane. So, pretty sure this is coming back down. I just don't know to what level. I didn't draw any support or resistance, but yeah, this stuff is crazy, man. What's with all this biotech stuff? Jeez, maybe you just need to buy a bunch of biotech and then hope one of them just moons and then call it a day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But if you see one of these biotech stocks mooning, don't FOMO. Please don't FOMO. You're going to get caught bag holding. I was in the Annovis stock twits. A lot of bag holders because they bought in at like 90 and it came back down to 60. I'm like, oh my God. Felt bad for a lot of people. They bought in at like 75, 80, 90, and you know, it's all the way back to like 55 now. So if you see crazy runs like this, don't FOMO, resist it. You know, just look for better opportunities. You missed it already. It's okay. Just move on. There's plenty of opportunities. So, I mean, I don't really have much to say about this one, other than probably sell this. Don't know when, what price it's coming back to. But, pretty sure it's coming back. So, if you guys haven't already, I would sell this one. And if you're long, look to rebuy later on. But yeah, that is Scopus Biopharma. Someone tell me, what is the next biotech play? I need to know. I need to be on the train beforehand. Alright. I believe that's it for the analysis. Yes. So let's get to the Yolos. One second, guys, as I pull this stuff up. All right. So, got an AMC YOLO, got a lot of Virgin Galactic YOLOs, a GME YOLO, and Palantir. So, let's do it. This first one is by Holixisms. He says, AMC out of the money, call Artard intraday update. Bears are effed. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So in total, this looks like a 75K YOLO, give or take. Around 75K. And he's up about 8K right now. So let's see what's going on here. So they're all for June 18th. So a little more than 1 month out, about a month and a half out. No, a month and a week out. He has... Okay. He has 109 calls for the $12 strike. He has 500 calls for the $20 strike and 1 call for the $40 strike. So already the $12 calls are in the money. So very nice there. He's up about 4,900 there on the $12 strike calls. For the $20 strike, he's up 3K. And I guess the $40 one doesn't really matter. It's just one. Okay. So, AMC. I mean, I guess the best thing to do here would be just to hold. His $12 strike calls are in no immediate danger. So I can get behind just holding those for now. Usually I would say take profit if it's getting kind of close, but he looks like he has a pretty comfortable cushion there for that. So I can get behind holding those. As for the $20 calls, well, that's another story. That's debatable if it's going to go there or not. $20, that'd be what? 20, that's like a $40. I mean, 40, that's like a 40% gain needed in a month and a week. I mean, definitely possible because it's AMC, it's a battleground stock. This thing can go up 30% on any day. Will it? I don't think so. But it very may well. It very may well happen. That's definitely possible. You never know with these type of stocks. So, I mean, I guess you can. I guess the best thing to do is to hold and to reevaluate, like week by week, what to do with that one. But really, it doesn't hurt to just sell that one. He's up 3K, and if you don't want to risk it, just take the profit. But yeah, I think the best thing to do here is just to hold and reevaluate week by week. Already up 8K. That's what? That's almost 10%. More than, not 10%, but a little less than 10%. No, it is more than 10%. It is more than 10%. So, I mean, already pretty decent profit. Yeah, I would just say, hold on to this, reevaluate week by week. Pretty decent play here. Pretty decent play. I like the I like the $12 strike call. The $20 strike call, not loving it, but I can get behind it. So, very nice, very nice. Congratulations to you, Holixisms. Congratulations so far. Thank you for posting. Great content. Appreciate it. Good luck to you. And please post updates. I really want to see what's going on. All right, we got a few Virgin Galactic Yolos here. This one is by Fighting Pillow. Sounds kind of familiar. Fighting Pillow. He says, I've got a good feeling about this. Virgin Galactic. All right. So, this looks like a 14K YOLO. A little more than 14K. We'll just call it 14K. 14K YOLO. He has 108 call options for Virgin Galactic. So for June 18th, why is June 18th such a popular day? For June 18th, he has 50 calls for the 28 strike and 25 calls for the 30 strike. And then for June 25th, he has 33 calls at the 30 strike. So he's already down. Well, this was 10 hours ago, so so he's probably up a lot more now, actually. So, okay. Virgin Galactic. So it's at like 27 now. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how much he's up, but I think he's up a good amount now. After today's 27% gain. And none of his options are in the money yet, but I would at least look to take some profit, because it's just been on a crazy run, and it's probably going to pull back in the short term. So I think now would be a good time to either cash some of it out or cash all of it out. Probably some of it. I think cashing like some of it out would be better than cashing all of it, because you don't know what's going to happen. It may keep going up. But by all indications, it looks like this is going to pull back a little bit in the short term. So at this point, I would look to take some profit. I really want to know what he's up. Yeah, so I think that's the best play here. Take some profit, and then you can let the rest ride. At least take out your cost basis. At least take out 14K. So then you're playing on house money. I would say that's the best thing to do. And then you can just reevaluate week by week how these options are doing, and you can play them accordingly, make plays accordingly. But I know he's up a lot of money right now, and the smart thing to do would be to at least take out your cost basis, maybe take out more. And then he seems really bullish about this, so yeah, take out some money and then let the rest ride, and then just reevaluate week by week. I think that's the best thing to do. That's what I would do. Not financial advice. So, thank you, Fighting Pillow. Great content. Appreciate it. Congratulations so far. Good luck to you, and please post updates. I really want to see how much money he's up now and what he decides to do in the future. Okay, this one's by Grand Oil 9984. He says, update on my YOLO for Virgin Galactic. Riding this rocket to the moon and I'm not coming back down. You sure about that? Let's see. Alright, so 6 hours ago, so he's probably up even more than this. But so this was a 1K YOLO, okay? Just 1K. And he's already up 873%, and probably even more because he posted this 6 hours ago, and Virgin Galactic went up more since then. So, yeah, he's up really, really big already. Yeah, Raydell says sell. Yeah, you already know. All right, let's see what he got going on here. Okay, he has a lot of different things here. He has 40 call options for June 4th at the 27.5 strike, 20 call options for June 11th, $28 strike. I will just ignore this one. He only has one. And then he has 25 calls for the $35 strike for June 25th. So none of them are in the money yet, but it's getting really close. Yeah, I mean, just based on the profit so far, and this says 873%, but I'm assuming it's over 1,000% now, because he posted this 6 hours ago, so I really want to know what it's worth now. But most definitely sell. Maybe not all of it, but gotta sell some of it. Come on, this is a 9-bagger, a 10-bagger. Don't hold this. Don't hold this. Take something out. I would honestly take like half out, just because this is such a huge profit. I would take like half of it out and let the rest ride. Because this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. 1K to over 9K, and it's probably like, I don't know, maybe 15K around there now. Who knows? I want to see what it's worth now, but this is insane. This is insane. What more do you want? What more do you want? You won, man. You won. Yeah, hodl. Hodl through. And in true Wall Street bets fashion, just hodl through. No, let's be smart. This is at least a 10-bagger. You gotta take profit, man. Gotta take profit. So personally, I would take at least half out or the whole thing out, because I really don't know what more you want. You won. You won. This is a 10-bagger, 15-bagger. I don't know. Enjoy the tendies, man. Enjoy the tendies. Don't do anything dumb. Don't hold this through expiration and then end up losing everything. You're going to start kicking yourself if you do that. So, yeah. Grand Oil 9984. Congratulations on the tendies. Congratulations so far. I hope you sell something. You got to take something out, man. This is ridiculous. But thank you for posting. Great content. Appreciate it. Please post updates. I really, really want to know what you do with this. And I want to know how much money you're up right now, because I know it's more than 9K. So, yeah. Looking forward to an update. Thank you. All right, 1 second, guys, as I load this these other Yolos up. Okay, here's another one. This one is by Alpha Pex. He says Virgin Galactic call YOLO. So this is an FD because this one expires on Friday, May 28th. So he has... Wow. All right, he has 400 call options for Virgin Galactic expiring May 28th, this Friday, at the $25 strike. So this is a 31K YOLO, and he's already up about $8,200. So he's already in the money. It's $25, and it's already at 27. Yeah, personally, I would probably just dump all of this because you don't know what's going to happen in 4 days. This can very well dip back below $25, and then you'll be out your 31K cost basis plus your 8,200 in unrealized gains. This is getting really, really dangerous here. And Virgin Galactic did have those gap ups, and it's pushing. RSI is pushing overvalued, overbought territory. So, does it say when he bought this? I don't know when he bought this, but yeah, I think it's pretty clear what to do here. You're already up 26%, 27%, and it's really not worth it to just risk all this money to make maybe a little bit more, because I really don't think Virgin Galactic is going to go up that much more. The breaking news already happened. The run already happened. Actually, it's a lot more than this. It's a lot more than 8,200, because he posted this 1 day ago. So this is probably in the 5 figures now. I don't know exactly how much, but this is probably a huge, huge gain. And yeah, definitely, I would just dump everything, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it to risk all this money, all the gains, all the tendies, just to get a little bit more out of this. You won, man. Just take your profits, take your tendies. Congratulations. Don't do a true Wall Street bets YOLO. I mean, it'd be great content, but let's be smart here. Best thing to do is to just cash out all the gains, and maybe if it comes back down, even if it doesn't come back down, you can just buy more options, roll your options, buy more further out, because you won on this one. So if you want to keep going, I would cash this one out and buy new options that are further out, the expiration date. Yeah, that's what I do here. Cash everything out, and if you're really that bullish on this, go ahead and buy more for further expiration dates. So not sure how much he's up, but it's somewhere in the 5 figures. Take the tendies, take the profits, enjoy them, and make some new plays. This one is over. This is a win right here. So, Alpha Pex, thank you for posting. Congratulations to you so far. I hope you sell this. But please post updates. I want to see what ends up happening with this. Okay, this one is by Wanderer C. He says, on the train, Virgin Galactic to the moon. Now, this one is not anything too crazy money-wise, but I just wanted to show this as an example. This is an example of FOMO, okay? Because he just bought these 2 hours ago. He bought 12 call options, expiring June 25th, so 1 month out. I believe it's the $29 strike. So, yeah. Not saying that this is not going to work, because this can very well go past 29 bucks in 1 month, but just the timing of this is not the greatest. This is a great example of FOMO. He probably saw Virgin Galactic go up 20-something% today. He's like, oh man, I'm missing out. I got to get in on this. No, you got to learn to resist FOMO. So I'm not really a big fan of this. It may work out. It may work out, but it's not the greatest entry point. So that'd be my critique of this. I wouldn't have done this in the first place. But I guess it's not for that much money. So, what can we learn from this? Should you FOMO? No. Resist FOMO. Don't get emotional about it. If you missed it, you missed it. It's okay. It's okay. Just find a new play. There's plenty of them out there in the market. You don't have to go for one specific one. If you missed it, you missed it. So, Wanderer C, good luck to you. Thank you for posting. And please post updates. Alright, that's it for the Virgin Galactic Yolos. We got 2 more, 1 GME and 1 Palantir. This one is by Lookshi. He says, GME, $950 call options, YOLO. IV dip below 100%. Earnings, shareholder meeting, vote count approaching. Just couldn't resist. Okay. So, a few things I like about this. He waited to get in below 100% IV. I always say, if you guys want to buy options, don't buy any options above 100% IV, because theta decay is just going to crush you. It's going to eat at your premium every single day, and it's not fun getting theta decay. What is it called? IV crushed. It's not fun getting IV crushed. I also like the fact that these are leaps. These are for January 20th, 2023. So about a year and a half out. I always say, if you guys are going to buy options, buy leaps. Don't buy FDs. FDs rarely work. Leaps, you have a much better chance of it working, of hitting a big one. Now, my only critique would be $950 call. I don't know, man. And it doesn't mean that this has to go to $950. Because he can sell this at any time. I'm just not so sure about the strike. Does he actually believe this is going to $950? Who knows? I don't think he does. That'd be quite a reach. I didn't even know there were $950 calls. I thought 800 was the max. But apparently there's more now. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the strike price, but I can get behind it because he doesn't necessarily have to hold it. He doesn't necessarily think it's going past $950. And, you know, a $950 call is a lot cheaper than a $300 or $400 call. So, not sure if he really thinks this is going to 950. But I'm not the biggest fan of the strike price, but I can get behind it. But he's already up. All right, so he has 36 of these, and he's already up about 13.5K, $13,000, $13,500, and that's already 16.5%. So what was this? This was an 80K YOLO, and yeah, now he's up to 95K. So I mean, I guess I really can't say much here, because this is a leap. So just hold it. Just hold it for now. I mean, you can cash it out right now if you want. That's a pretty fat gain. But probably the best thing to do here is just to hold this and just reevaluate month by month. See where GME is going. I just really wanted to show this to you guys as an example of, you know, talking about IV crush, implied volatility, talking about way out of the money strike prices, and talking about leaps. That's really why I wanted to show this one to you guys. So, yeah, you know, I like the leaps. I like the opportunity, being opportunistic, buying this below 100% IV. That's smart. And I'm not the biggest fan of the strike price, but again, doesn't necessarily mean that he expects this to go past 950. He just bought it at that price because it was the cheapest. Or maybe he does believe it's going past 950, but either way, I can get behind it. So, thank you for posting, Look She. Congratulations so far. And I don't think we're going to see updates for a while, but eventually, please post updates. I like to see how this goes. All right, last one. It's our favorite man's right here. He's back. This one is by SSI 420. He says Palantir gains. All right, right off the bat, how does this guy get so damn lucky? I don't understand. I need some of this magic. Just rub some on me, like literally, this guy makes the most ridiculous YOLOs, the most ridiculous FD YOLOs, and he's hitting every single one of them. And I'm like, come on, man, like, what is this? Let's see what's going on here. So, he has 1,000 Palantir calls for May 28th, expiring this Friday, at the $21.5 strike. So, this was a 30K YOLO, and he's up 19K. He's up 64.4%. All right. Palantir. Yeah, you know, I'd probably cash this one out, because you don't know what's gonna, because it didn't even hit the strike yet. Palantir's at like 21.20, so it hasn't even gone in the money yet. And it very well could, but does that mean you should risk it? I already know this guy, he's gonna hold it. This is one of the biggest degenerates on the subreddit, on Wall Street Bets. You know he's not gonna sell it. But personally, that's what I would do, and I would recommend everyone else also sell this if they were in this position. Because he's up 64% already. It's not even in the money. So, why risk it? Why risk it? Just take your 19K profit. You won. You won. That's it. Just chill. Chill out. You don't need to go full on degenerate. But he will. I know he will. And then watch. By Friday, this is going to be like 100K. Because just, just seeing his past post, this guy has like Jesus on his side or something. I don't know, man. I need some of this. But, yeah. Personally, I would probably just dump this one right now. You're already up 65%. This is not in the money, and there's no guarantee this is going in the money. In fact, there's a good chance this is going to finish out of the money. So, would you risk 50K, 49K to make a little bit more? Or would you just cash out now? I think the smartest thing to do, the obvious thing to do, is just to cash out now. Up a lot of money, just take the profits, take the tendies, and move on to the next degenerate play. So, congratulations, SSI 420 so far. I love you. I think he has earned the crown of biggest degenerate on Wall Street Bets. Recently, at least. This guy just every day posting crazy Yolos, and somehow he just keeps hitting them. I can't believe it. No, eventually it's not going to work. Or maybe it will. But, you know, this really doesn't seem that sustainable. But, as long as it keeps working, he's going to keep doing it. So, yeah. Congratulations. Thank you for posting. I'm looking forward to the update. I know you're going to post it. And I really hope this works out for you. All right. And that's the show for today, guys. And just wanted to mention on Wednesday there's going to be no show. I have to attend my sister's graduation. She's graduating college. So no show on Wednesday. All right, guys, we're going to sign out. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars, noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, sisters, hold then. My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars, noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, sisters, hold then. My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars, noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, sisters, hold then. My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars. Noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, sisters, hold, then.